taking control of the Cell Naga Watchtower. These three DTs did bite the dust eventually, but Nerchio right now only on the, well, he's at 3 base, but he's only on 2, mining from 2 base. Actually, he's on 4 base, but only mining from 2. Nerchio moving now towards the middle of the map. 187 supply. That's pretty scary. Then wow, look at these roaches. They're flying, man. TGV over creep so fast. Once again, we have quite some stalkers for NightEnD, so don't get fooled. Blink Stalker is obviously going to be quite effective. Now offensive Blink right there being used, and Nerchio using this opportunity just to kill a lot of Stalkers right now, running this roaches into position, but actually he's forced to retreat even though he's having 60 supply more. He's building Spore Crawlers right now. He takes out another couple of Stalkers. Actually he just wanted NightEnD to blink once again. More and more cannons going up for NightEnD, our Romanian Protoss. Gonna try to deny a little bit of this creep spread as well. Obviously that's so scary with all of these roaches flying over the creep. Takes it out slowly but steady. 186 supply for our Polish Zerg. NightEnd's currently at 126. Everyone who just tuned in, you are watching the Inter Extreme Masters qualifier, the second qualifier. Top 2 will qualify for the Inter Extreme Masters at Gamescom, the Global Challenge, where you will be guaranteed at least $600, but you will be in the running to win $6,500 if you walk home with the first prize. This is the semi-final, but it's basically the final. We don't have a double bracket, so this is the final. This is what matters. The score is 0-0. We are playing best of 3, and yeah, it's Nerchio against NightEnD, as you guys can see on the top side of the map. Warp Prism even getting written right now. Quite a sick army by Nerchio. We're gonna have a couple of fungus going to throw down as well. But we do have high Templars, and these photo cannons are actually going to help out so much all over the place. NightEnD knows the power of his cannons. Doesn't have that many probes though at his base. I'm a bit surprised by that. Perhaps he transferred a lot to his fourth base. Nerchio right now kind of sandwich. Nice blink right there by NightEnD, focusing the infestors. Fungos do still hit though, and hit pretty big to say the least. Now storms go down as well. These storms, they do a lot of damage to the roaches. Even though the roaches are just dancing in the storms and can try to take out a couple of these high Templars. Nerchio still at 192 supply. How is this possible? He's making 25 roaches at once. Do we have Tunneling Claws? Do we have Borrow? No, we don't have either of it. Nerchio once again engaging with a lot of damage. Roaches just probably a little bit too damaged. Now, oh, nice job right there. NightEnD against blinking towers, sniping 2 overseers, sniping an infestor as well. The Zerglings will be able to temporarily trap these stalkers, but blink CD is not very high, as we all know. 10 seconds to be precise. Nerchio, his resources are quite low. 600 minerals right now. NightEnD 1000 minerals, 300 gas. Still a new overseer arriving as well. Nerchio right now going to try to break these cannons. Well, that's a lot of cannons. But okay, the cannons will be taken out. Nice, smart actually, very smart. Taking out the pylons instead. Takes out the second pylon. Are we going to have big fungo? Fungos, yes, fungo do hit a little bit. Will NightEnD actually have enough units? NightEnD should really produce pylons over there quick. Very smart play by Nerchio, focusing these high Templars. Wow, Nerchio is playing so incredible good right now. It's not even funny. Roaches all over the place, taking down these stalkers from NightEnD. NightEnD does his best to warp in more and more stalkers there. Now he's going to make new pylons, but Nerchio is really on top of things, instantly sniping these pylons. That pylon was almost ready, but not ready enough. Now NightEnD should be able to out-micro this force a little bit. We have 3-0 on the stalkers. That's pretty big too, but we have 2-1 on the roaches. That's not very bad either. Nerchio just keeps making stalkers, keeps making roaches, but it's not, I think, well, NightEnD is just barely hanging in there. Let's see how many. 71 probes for NightEnD, that's pretty sick. NightEnD will be able to warp in so many stalkers, and I actually think that NightEnD somehow successfully defended this push, which was sick. These cannons, they helped out so much, even when they were underpowered, like forcing Nerchio to take care of it all the time. Nerchio suiciding a bunch of roaches now right now. Let's take a look at the income there. Both players earning pretty much the same, 1900 minerals, 700 gas per minute. And NightEnD earning even more gas than that, 850 gas per minute, and even only has 2 probes on this simulator, on this one as well. Now we see Warp Prism action, big Warp Prism action over here with 10 stalkers at once. And even though we do have Spine Crawlers, oh, Protoss is so good in this phase of the game where you can just warp units all over the place. Nerchio is getting the greatest Spire though, so yeah, he already has a Spire, means that he will be able to okay, he doesn't have a Queen right now, so he can't actually do anything about this Warp Prism. That has to be very annoying, unless he moves the Spore Crawler, which he could potentially do. Very smart play by NightEnD. That Warp Prism really saves him a lot of time. And yeah. Oh, nice shift link right there by NightEnD. Looks beautiful, and he should be able to take out these roaches. He's gonna lose a bunch of stalkers in the process though, but yeah, that's unavoidable or inevitable. had a discussion, not a discussion, but I asked my roommate yesterday, what's the difference between unavoidable and inevitable? It seems the same to me. And then we thought about it for a while. We couldn't really come to a proper conclusion. Unavoidable, I guess, refers more to a certain situation. It's the conclusion that the Muslims rule. But see, a bunch of stalkers still by nice job right there by NightEnD. We'll be able to warp in a couple of these DTs, and we do not have energy for another additional fungal. We do still have this Spore Crawler though. What a sick game, and like this series is really not laying down. Both these guys, they want to go to Gamescom. They want to go to Gamescom badly, and look at the first game of the best of 3. What kind of game they're already throwing at us. Sick action, sick moves by both players. Corruptors on the way, Broodlords on the way. Massive, sick. Nerchio did now start to miss his injections, but yeah. I'm gonna forgive him for that. When you're on 7 hatcheries and 200 supply and fighting all over the place, you would have to be a robot to not miss your injections. Or J-Dong, which I guess qualifies as a robot. I would love to see J-Dong hit injections. I would love to see J-Dong make roaches. That's how impressive I think J-Dong is. Storm goes down, hits a couple of Zerglings and a little bit of damage on these roaches. Nerchio currently at 3-1 upgrades. NightEnD at 3-0, 187 supply for our Poly Zerg. DT still doing a very annoying job. Actually managed to take out both these spine crawlers. I don't understand why Nerchio doesn't send over one Corruptor. Perhaps he just really doesn't want to reveal the fact that he has Corruptors and that Broodlords are on the way. Wow, NightEnD has so many Stalkers though. This is going to be such a sick fight. I really don't know who to give the edge for. I think Nerchio, because I think this compilation of Roach, Broodlord and Infestor is sick. You can't really blink in it. Your Stalkers are gonna melt away. They're gonna be like they will look like they're made out of paper. On the other end, NightEnD has a pretty good counter against them. I mean, he has a lot of Stalkers. He has the good upgrade. Well, decent upgrades. Now he's finally getting his armor upgrades. We have a couple of High Templars, and with a couple, I mean like 8. And that's going to be a lot of storms. We're going to have feedbacks. We have a lot of gateways. Warp Prisms still very effective. Reinforcements are going to be sick for both players. I mean, Nerchio, he's really took half the map. He should start taking this hatchery now as well, I guess. Does NightEnD even know that Nerchio has the 12 o'clock? No, he never scouted it. And here comes Nerchio with a, well, pretty sick army to say the least. 6 Broodlords. We have a bunch of Infestors and we have a lot of Roaches. Let's see how he's going to deal with it. We have a sick army for NightEnD as well. Wow, what a game. What a sick game. What an awesome fight this is going to be. Who's going to take this? Well, this game is probably not going to be over after this fight, but both players competing so hard for that first win in this final deciding best of 3 of who's going to go to Gamescom. Now we see Nerchio taking this space as well. Oh, he didn't even take that one yet. NightEnD waiting for that right moment to blink, and Nerchio also careful. Ooh, these Infestors coming really close. Feedback's going down already. Storm goes down as well. Good job right there by NightEnD. He should just sacrifice the High Templars one by one. That's exactly what he does. Good job by NightEnD. Very good job. Storm as well. Oh man, this is so tough to engage for Nerchio. For both, obviously, but for Nerchio too, because High Templars with feedback, those Infestors will melt. Both players stacking up quite some resources now as well, and that means that the fight is going to be even sicker because both players are going to have sick reinforcements, a lot of larva for the Zerg, and a lot of warp-in action for NightEnD. So that almost a 3-1 upgrade. Actually, 3-1's completed already. Storm hits quite big right now on a couple of storms. We do see Fungal and a bunch of Stalkers. Is NightEnD really want to go for it or not? The Broodlord's already getting so many Broodlings on the field. Fungals. Oh, Nerchio's doing this so well. Now here come the High Templars. We'll be able to get the feedbacks. No, he does not. 6 Storm though. 6 Storm, bro. NightEnD 175. Nerchio still at 200, but look at the HP of all of these Roaches. So incredible low. Here comes the offensive blink. Will Nerchio have enough to protect his Broodlords? Oh man, so many Broodlings on the field right now. What a sick game. What a beautiful play by both players. Once again, NightEnD blinking below the Broodlords, but he doesn't have enough damage to really focus them out. The focus fire wasn't right. He's losing a lot. Infested Marines were joined in the fun as well. These Archons are taking a lot of damage right now. Nerchio is still maxed out. The NightEnD at 144 supply. And wow, just look at the minimap, man. You see like Roaches coming from the north, Roaches coming from the east. What is it? East west? It's the west. Roaches coming from southwest. Roaches coming from southwest as well. Sick. Roaches all over the place. 10 High Templars being warped in at once. Wow, that's so many Archons right now. So many Archons, but I don't think Nerchio wants to wait for it. He's low on energy though, but wow. Who needs energy when you have 10 Broodlords, sorry, so many Broodlings on the field. NightEnD going for the big blink though, but there are Roaches trapping these Stalkers, and this is what I mean. Stalkers are just melting away right now, while Nerchio is going for the Manor Hatcheries. That's pretty sick, bro. Archon's getting surrounded right now by these Roaches. What a beautiful game, what beautiful play by both players, but wow, Nerchio really stepped it up in the later stage of the game. Awesome army control, I cannot believe. It's so hard not to make mistakes as Zerk as well. Okay, well this is one of those mistakes I'm waiting for. The Broodless are so slow that eventually you're gonna find them out of position once in a while. But Nerchio could afford it, because now he will be able to go to town. NightEnD calls GG with a smiley face, and Nerchio takes the first map in this amazing, hopefully best of 3. Well, at least he takes the first map in amazing fashion. I think I'll say it best if I say nothing at all. Just awesome game by both players. Really think NightEnD played really well as well. Hold off a couple of amazing attacks with nice Blink Stalker micro, good photo cannon placements. But I guess the ultimate army composition just wasn't enough. Like only High Templars and Stalkers. I guess you need something more. But what a cool game, really.